Good day, good Wednesday, or whatever day you happen to watch or listen to this all things healing podcast and video. I was watching one of my favorite movies last night. Actually, this is my go-to movie I watch from time to time, and it's called The War Room. And this movie is just so inspiring and uplifting, and I'm intentional about the things that I pour into myself, the things that I watch, the things that I listen to. And I thought about when I was in a dark place, some of the things that I did. And I want to share that with someone who may need that now. You may be in a dark place right now. You may not know what to do or where to turn or who to turn to. And you may be in a place where you really don't trust people, right? Especially with your personal issues and your personal problems. And I wrote down something that she said, to win any battle, you got to have the right resources and the right strategies. To win any battle, you got to have the right resources and the right strategies. When I was in my dark place, I had to figure out what to do because I did not know what to do. I was like, man, that dark place feels so lonely, and it feels like you're by yourself and you're just out there, right? Don't know what to do, don't know where to turn, don't know who to turn to. Is that you? Have you ever felt like, you're in this place and you may not even know that it's a dark place, right? You may have been there for so long, it doesn't even seem dark anymore. It just seems like this is the way it is. It's always been like this, right? So I found myself in that place and I began to, okay, so what can I do? Lord, what can I do? Right? So I started listening to different sermons. There are people who I started, following on YouTube and, social media and stuff, because they were just so inspiring and empowering. And the words that they were saying were just feeding this dark place. The words that they were saying were illuminating the light. And I was able to come out of that place. So different sermons, different pastors I was following and listening to, and it became a routine. So in the mornings, that's how I start my day. I'm listening to a word throughout the day. And then after that, I'm going to my personal development, listening to my, whether it's emotional intelligence, relational intelligence, leadership intelligence, or spiritual intelligence, whatever module that dropped in our latest course. So making those investments so I can continue to pour into myself. And then worship music. So when I was commuting back and forth to work, look here, don't call me on my way to work. I ain't got time to talk to you. I got to get my worship on. I got to listen to my music because that music just feeds my soul. And it just gave me something that none of these other things could give me. The music just poured into my spirit, and I would be driving to work like tears rolling down my eyes because the songs were just speaking to my heart. The songs were just helping me come out of that dark place. And also devotion time. So they have a live devotion every day at 8:21 our time, Eastern time. So I'm on there with the daily devotion, and the daily devotion is from the word that was just delivered on that Sunday. So I'm in constant, I'm feeding my spiritual soul daily, constantly, right? And then communities, like when it comes to, maybe you don't know how to pray. Maybe you don't know what to pray. You just like, I don't know. Me and God right now, we ain't on good terms, right? So you get around other people who can help you in those areas, right? Communities that I'm in. Prayer warriors. People be sending me stuff and I be just like, I don't know how they know I needed that, right? So just, those are things that I did to get out of that dark place. And I want to share with you the words to this song. Because there was this song, and it's called Gracefully Broken by Tasha Cobbs Leonard. And this song was my go-to song. My soul needed this song. And I know that my soul, mind, body, will, and emotions, I know that my soul needed this song because when I would hear it, I could not control the tears that would flow out of my eyes. I was in this place I felt broken. I felt depleted. I felt defeated. And so I want to share the lyrics, some of the lyrics to this song and how this song just had an impact on my life. I can finally now listen to this song without crying like a baby. But in that moment, I needed that. I needed the worship music. The worship music just fed my soul. It just gave me things that nothing else could give me. And so I also watch faith-based movies that inspire me and uplift me. When you're in that dark place, you got to find things that can help pull you out. So you have to be consistent into finding things and being in the right environments, having the right conversations, listening to the right people to pull you out of those dark places. So here are the lyrics. If you have never heard this song, please listen to it and tell me your thoughts. God will break you to position you, break you to promote you, and break you to put you in the right place. But when he breaks you, he doesn't hurt you. He breaks you, he doesn't hurt you. He doesn't. When he breaks you, he doesn't destroy you. He does it with grace. Has anybody been gracefully broken? Has anybody been gracefully broken? And I'm listening to a word this morning, and what fell down in my spirit was distribution. You got to go through the breaking, you got to go through the shaking for the distribution. Because if it had not been, this is my testimony, okay? It ain't even testimony Wednesday. When you go through that thing, it could feel like it's about to take you out. You cannot have a test. You cannot have a testimony without having a test. If it had not been for the breaking and the shaking, I would not be doing what I'm doing now, which I'm distributing the things that I have learned, that I'm learning. I get to use my voice to help other people heal by sharing things that I'm going through, things that I went through, things that I'm learning. If it had not been for the shaking and the breaking, in that moment when I was in that place, I was like, man, this sucks. Like, I don't like this. I don't like being here. I don't want to stay here. Why am I here? Why me? And I could clearly hear the Holy Spirit say, why not you? He has plans for you that are bigger than you. And yes, you're going to go through those difficult, hard, painful times. You are. And on the other side of that are so many lessons and so much growth. And there's another you that's being birthed through that pain, right? Think about labor, women. You go through those labor pains. It's uncomfortable. But out of that uncomfortableness is a beautiful bundle of joy. Look at that baby. Beautiful. Blessed. God will break you to position you, break you to promote you, and break you to put you in the right place. But when he's breaking you, he doesn't hurt you. He doesn't. And when he breaks you, he doesn't destroy you. He does it with grace. Gracefully broken. I didn't know that was going to be my theme song. I didn't know that was my theme song at the time, at the moment. But when I was in that place, that's exactly how I felt. And on the other side of that, I realized that the breaking was for the distribution. I would not be doing any of these things if it had not been for those most painful moments of my life that I thought I could not make it through. Make it through. Keep going. Don't give up. Find your theme song. Find that song that speaks to your soul. And how you know it speaks to your soul? Your tears will tell the story. They'll flow. They will flow. Sometimes we don't know what we don't know. But our soul does. Our emotions does. They're always talking. They're always speaking. Pay attention. Because everything you need is within. When you're in a dark place, make sure you're pulling on the right resources, right? In those dark times that you're going to experience. Okay, you may be experiencing now. You may be experiencing it now. So make sure that you are find what works for you. This is what works for me: sermons, worship music, devotion time, and community. Prayer community, right? So I wanted to share that from my heart to your heart. Stay in peace.